Hey there! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat. And hey, if you're in the market for a life insurance quote, make sure to hit up my sugar daddy DeMontMoret. He's got you covered.
What's cracking, everybody? It's December 15th, and I'm still here in America. Damn. I want to leave so bad. I'm working on it. Y'all gonna work on it with me. Because on this video, I'm gonna talk about nothing but insurance. I ain't got no sponsorships for my channel, so I'm sponsoring myself. I'm promoting my own goddamn products while I roll one. So, what do I want to start with first? I'm going to tell you all the products I can sell, first of all. And I'm going to tell you why it is I should be the only insurance agent for you. And I got a list here, so I'm going to go over my list. First thing is, I don't care about my commission. I don't care. You know how rare that is to find someone that don't care about their commission and what they make? And the reason why I don't care is because I don't need to care. I'm going to give you a prime example. I can sell IULs, okay? And I was watching a video this morning. The sun's kind of in my eyes. You know, because I'm always training myself. Non-stop education. But on this video, the lady was saying how important it is to pick an agent to structure your IUL properly. So she gave an example on one deal where the agent was making, I think it was $28,000 on a deal. Customer had put up $20,000 for the IUL, and the agent structured it where he had $1 million policy, right? But she said if he would have structured it differently and gave the customer $500,000 instead of $1 million death benefit, the customer would have ended up making an additional $141,000. But the agent would have made $20,000 instead of $28,000. That's kind of fucked up, okay? Let's not sugarcoat it. Fiduciary. He wasn't looking out for the customer. Now, here's the difference between an agent like me and an agent like him. First of all, for easy numbers, let's say the commission at $20,000. Now, $20,000 and you're here in America, but $20,000, that's what it is. It's just $20,000. You can blow through that so quick, right, in the States. But for me, y'all know I don't want to be here. I'm going to be in a country like Colombia, Vietnam, Philippines, where that $20,000 is worth 4 times the amount. So it'd be like me making $80,000. That's why I don't need to worry about my commission, because I'm positioning myself where technically that's more money than I can spend. If I do a $20,000 deal, even if I was in a penthouse waking up my women in pairs for the whole fucking week, I can't even blow through that money. So I don't even think about my commission. That's why you want someone like me. And I'm learning how to properly structure these deals. So it's a non-stop learning process, right? So that's one reason why you should definitely only use me. Now, next product I can sell, because I got my 2 licenses, life and health, medical insurance. Now, I'm proud did get this license. But I wish I didn't have to. To be honest with you, America needs universal health care. Okay? And I want to see that happen, mainly because I'm so tired of seeing fat people. If we had universal health care, where the government paid for our health care, all this bad food that everyone's eating, there ain't nothing normal about someone being 600 pounds, okay? All that shit would disappear because the government's got to pay for it. But because everyone individually pays for it, they allow us to eat this poison. So that way they can make more money on the back end. This country takes more prescription pills than the entire world combined. That's because we don't have universal health care. But I do have that license. I have not appointed it yet. Give me some time on that, because I need to get a policy myself. I don't have my health insurance. My ex was paying my health insurance, and her punk ass cut me off this year. But I'm going to get an international plan. You get an international plan, I'm going to sell myself an international plan. If you get an international plan and you exclude America out of that plan, it's cheap. It'd be like $100 a month. Because I really only plan to be in America 2 months out of the year to come and visit everybody, you know. But I do have it, all right? So you can come to me for that. Just let me get set up. What's the next one I could sell? Oh, mortgage protection. I can sell you mortgage protection. If you own some property, it's a good idea to have mortgage protection. And I can sell that to you. Man, I kind of screwed up buying my diamonds. I bought some cream wax. The one I normally buy crumbles up and I just put it in the bag. Anyway. So, mortgage protection is pretty much like a term policy. Man, I don't even know how I'm going to put this up in here. But I can sell you that. Final expense. All right. Final expense insurance is a very good insurance to have. Because most insurance policies, they need a death certificate in order to cash you out. And by law, they can take up to 6 months to pay out. But with final expense insurance, it's paid out within 24 hours. They don't need the death certificate. They just cash you out. And on top of that, you get like 50% off of your equipment, caskets, you know, whatever you need for your funeral. I'd save you 50%, probably even more. I hope this is going to be cool. Damn. I don't think so. This is my first time. I will not make this mistake no more. So y'all know my uncle just passed, right? I got the funeral on the 27th of this month. But anyway, although he had assets, he bought his restaurant, the building for his restaurant. He bought it. He has a lot of catering trucks and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But my uncle didn't have any insurance. I wish he had final expense insurance, because we all had to pitch in for his funeral. It ain't like we can just go liquidate assets, you know. He's got to get buried. So it's good to have that expense. And some of y'all want these elaborate funerals, which is nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I don't know if I'm going to get final expense insurance, because I just want to get cremated. Put me in the air fryer. Make sure my cell phone is in the air fryer with me. I don't want any funeral service. I'm shooting all these videos and shit. Like, I don't want no funeral service. And whatever country I'm in, just cremate me over there. I think a cremation here in the States is like $1,500, maybe. Something like that. But if I'm in a country like Colombia, cremation would probably be what? A couple $100. So, I don't think I need that. IUL, I think I'm going to set myself up with one of those. Then annuities. I do want to set myself up with an annuity. I didn't get some chips together though. So annuities, I think the minimum is 20 grand, maybe 25 grand. Set up an annuity. And if you don't know what an annuity is, it's for your retirement. Give you lifetime income. I actually looked it up for myself. If I had $500,000 in an annuity for the rest of my life, my monthly payments, they'll kick me, I think it's like $3,600. A meal ticket is over $6,000, but that's for the rest of my life. An annuity makes money. You can pull off of it, you know. So annuity's a good thing. You got a 401k plan, you put one in there, or you can set one up and deposit money in there every month, which is something I might be doing. Now, IUL, I plan to travel for at least 10 years. I don't know what country I'm going to eventually stay my ass in, right? But whatever it is, I can pull a loan off the IUL and buy myself some property. So I'm interested in setting myself up with an IUL. All right, so those are my products. I got final expense, medical. You could do term, whole life, IULs, annuities, and bam. Here's my flashcards right here. I got the certificate for the property and casualty. So I can sell you homeowners insurance, car insurance, renters insurance, ship business insurance, everything across the board. You gotta give me time on this one though. I'm gonna wait till I get back to Colombia. I'm studying every day, but I really want to study where I'm sitting in front of my computer, which is hard for me to do right now because I'm driving a lot. But while I'm driving, I'm sitting at a red light, bam. I'll read a question, read the answer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting there. It's going to be a very difficult test, but if I pass it, man, got you all the way across the board. And I am licensed in 17 states. 17. And I'm going to be adding them on. And you know what? When I get a chance, I'm going to put in my description all the states I have so far. If I'm not in your particular state and you're watching this video, just hit me up and let me know. And then I'm going to add that state. Now, eventually, I'm going to add every state in America, including Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico will be last. My Spanish ain't there yet. And plus, Puerto Rico, to get a license there, it's really expensive. I think it was like $2 or $3 grand for me to get my license there. I will do it. You just got to give me some time. You got to give me some time on that. So this is why I'm the only agent that you ever need. I can do all the products soon. I'll be able to do all the products. I don't care about my commission. And I'm licensed everywhere. So this is why. So I'm going to blow up this channel. I'm going to be hiring editors. I already hired my thumbnail guy. I'm going to be hiring a whole team. I picture my lives. When I do lives, I want to do Facebook, TikTok. It's all that shit. I can't do it by myself. I need a team. Let me blow this. So yeah, I just wanted to pitch the case on why you should only deal with me when it comes to insurance. My phone number is in the description. You can hit me up anytime, and I can give you a quote. Hell, if I can get someone just to buy one annuity from me, My commissions are pretty nice on annuities. Hell, my team leader, she did 3 annuity deals last month. Her commissions was 85 grand in 1 month. That's a lot of dough. So, if you want an annuity, please hit me up. Now, even though I'm in the learning process, it's non-stop learning. Let me tell you, non-stop. I'm reading every day, listening to videos every day. But what I can't answer, my team. Shout out to the Moret brothers. Gabriel owns the company I'm with. He's been doing this shit for 20 years, man. Him and his brother. So what I don't know, we can rely on their expertise to make sure I get it right. And I'm also educating myself non-stop. And to give you an idea of my work ethic on how it is that I learn, I wish there was some stats on how much study I'm doing for the insurance business, but there isn't. But there are stats with my Duolingo. So, because it's the end of the year, Duolingo gives me stats of how I did the whole entire year learning. And it said I'm part of the 1%. Out of all the learners on Duolingo, 1% of the top learners. And I'm over 1,000-day streak. Over 1,000. See, I'm consistent with my learning. And that's the same kind of approach I am doing with this insurance business. Now, I am not fluent, just so you know, in Spanish. But I do get better every single day. And by the way, Duolingo, there's better ways. Because I do Duolingo. And I'm going to keep doing Duolingo. My renewal is actually coming up. But to be honest with you, YouTube, I'm learning better on YouTube. While I'm driving or in the gym, I got on YouTube and I do about at least an hour on the videos, and then Duolingo about a half an hour. So I'm spending about up to 2 hours a day learning Spanish. I can't wait till I don't have to use a translator. But that same approach I'm doing with the insurance every single day. So I hope I pitch my case on why you shouldn't be using anybody else but me. And that's how you can support my channel, is by buying products from me. Now, I'm crazy. You know, I love me women. I'm a whore. I smoke a lot of trees. But I'm honest. That's hard to find. Y'all know I keep it 100 on my videos. I don't lie about shit. You'll never catch me in a lie. That's so hard to find in this society. I'm a hard worker for you. So, I just want to get that off my chest. I'm going to ride out the next 2 weeks, make as much money as I can driving, and I need to prepare myself. First week of January, I like to be able to go rent me a spot in TJ for the whole week and only focus on insurance. My new team leader, Linda, she's going to do a lot of marketing for leads. Y'all know my biggest hurdle with going full-time with this business is buying leads. So we worked out a deal where she's going to generate a lot of leads, shoot me some leads, and then I'll pay her on the back end. That way I got to come out with my money. And I'm going to be buying leads myself. I got a couple guys on Fiverr I want to hire. So, since it is the holidays, I'm just going to make my driver money for now. And prepare for the new year, 2026. Alright. I'm going to end this video. Y'all holler at your boy. I'm working hard. We're going to get up out of here. I got to get y'all some content in other countries, man. But we're going to start with Mexico. Hasta luego. Damn, I almost forgot. I'm ready to start building a team. I'm about to go full time. I said in other videos I wanted to wait till I go full time. But I'm close enough. So if you're interested in sales, I want to start building a team. I'll walk you through everything, the classes, what to take, do this, do that. Don't make the mistake I made. And hell, in fact, you get on my team, I'm going to do what my team leader is doing for me. Fronting the money for the leads. Pay her on the back end. Got to do the same thing with my team. So, if you're thinking about getting your freedom, hit me up. My number, contact info is in the description. Now, hasta luego. I just had to get that in there because I forgot. See ya.